thanks for your attention. Thanks for inviting me. It's really nice that I'm here one year and have the opportunity to talk in front of you about basketball. That's really nice for me as well. I've experienced and I hope you can steal something. What is important about the next meeting, we're not going to talk too much about fundamentals. We're not going to talk about technical stuff, but we're going to talk about situation. Because in my opinion, and this is something really nice that my colleague Christo showed us, how the game is changing in situations, how the game is imperfect.
Először is köszönöm mindenkit, Tedi, hogy lehetővé hogy 10-15 hónap utáni edzősködés, itt Magyarországon edzősködés után tudnátok mondani valamit, és nagyon remélem, hogy valamit tudtok hazavinni az előadásából. A mai, illetve a délelőtti előadás témája a gólérzékenység. Nagyon inkább arra helyezni a hangsúlyt az előadására, hogy hogyan használ különböző lábunkát, hogyan használ magát a dobást a különböző szituációban. Tehát ő nem alapokról fog beszélni, nem U12, U8, U10-es korosztályra fog tartani előadást, hanem inkább szituációban történő dobásválasztással, a szituációban történő lábunkát, ami szorosan kapcsolódik a dobás.
I really like the way training is going right now because most of the situations Christo showed us, now we are trying to do a counter of this, like how we can provoke, how we can manipulate the defender, and how we can change our footwork depending on the situation.
Oké, arról is fog beszélni, amit én említettem a lábunkáról, hogyan változhat egy dobójátékosnak a lábunkája különböző szituációban. Különböző szituációban hogyan tud reagálni egy támadjátékos ahhoz, hogy megfelelően tudja eldobni a labdát.
That was our main goal and main point in this season with under 16 team, because we had a lot of guys with one or two skills. Let's say some of them were able to shoot the ball, but some of them were not able. Some of them were able to ball handling the ball, but some of them were not really good in this. So what we try to do and what I believe nowadays basketball is changing, we really need to create multiple skills. That means we cannot limit players to not shoot the ball, what is the first topic, or not dribble the ball. Because that means our team and our basketball, like national basketball, is going to be disaster.
Oké, a cél az volt a tavalyi szezon megelőző, amit ért, hogy olyan játékosokat próbál meg nevelni, akik ilyen összetett képességre képesek. Ne próbáljuk meg a gyerekeket limitálni csak arra, hogy ő csak labdát vezetni, ő csak tud, hanem próbálja meg mindenki minél inkább fejleszteni azt, hogy minél több képesség legyen a játékosok.
So how the training is going to happen, first I'm going to show you some examples. What I try to do is to show you the difference between professional level and between the youth level. And what is the familiar things that you can see basically the same moves, the same situations, the same reads, and then you can see the same things in professional level, but with better efficiency.
Oké, az utánpótlás és a felnőtt kosárlabdát próbált összehasonlítani. Amik megegyeznek, azok ugyanazok a lábmunkák, ugyanazok a játék szituációban, olvasások. Ugyanaz minden, csak nyilván a felnőtt kosárlabdában gyorsabban hagyják végre, pontosabban, keveset hibával.
And before we start, the last thing that I'm going to say is, whatever we do in practice, whatever you practice with your team, it's worthless if we don't find a way to translate the skills in game environment. So we need to find a way to teach the skills and then to provoke them using the skills in game environment.
Azt mondja, hogy teljesen értelmetlen találja azokat a gyakorlatokat, edzéseket gyakoroltatnak az edzőjátékosok, hogyha azt nem két játékosnak csinálni a játék szituációt. Ennek teljesen értelmetlennek tartja ezt a fajta edzéseket. Ő azt vallja, hogy igenis, mint edzőknek úgy a kötelessége mindenkinek kérni a játékost, hogy provokálni, hogy amit gyakorlunk edzésen, 1-0-ból, 1-1-be, 5-5-be felindítva, az igenis egy másik csapat ellen is próbálja végrehajtani.
A couple of months ago, I made a clinic about shooting technique. So, of course, our fundamental stuff are going to exist. But the most important thing about our clinic today is the shooting talent ID. So how we can recognize a good shooter, how we can teach and how we can provoke the shooters to become better shooters.
Oké, azt hiszem a mai előadás témája, hogyan ismerjük fel egy jó dobójátékos, hogyan próbáljuk provokálni ezt a játékos, hogy dobjon és igenis dobjon a pályán nélkül szituációt.
So the first thing that put like 5 main points, always look for a shot. And this is something that we struggle a lot this year because every time, most of the players, every time when they catch the ball, they're not allowed to shoot or they don't want to shoot. So the first thing if you want to be a shooter, 50% of the shot is the desire to shoot the ball. Look for the shot.
Az első dolog az, hogy támadó játékos, aki dobójátékos, még egyszerűen a dobójátékosra veszünk, neki mindig, minden esetben keresnie kell a dobást. Minden esetben dobni akarnak. Neki vágyik arra dobja. Amikor nála lapja, azonnal a dobást keresni az első.
What I teach my players was, with every catch, try to score. Just with every catch, try to face the basket. Maybe you're not going to be able to shoot the ball, but you have to catch the ball with the idea to shoot the ball. That's the first thing. The second thing is the quick release. You know, nowadays, what Chris showed, defenders has different approach. So sometimes they're trying to contest the shot, sometimes they're trying not to let us shoot, and we should be quick. We need to shoot the ball as quick as possible.
A második a gyors elengedésen a labdát. Tehát amilyen gyorsan csak tudod a labdát el kell engedni.
The third one, what I think this is the most important thing we're going to talk about today, is how to create separation between me and the defender. No matter if I'm talking about with ball handling, and I'm talking about pull-ups, or if I'm talking about off-ball movement. In any situation, if we play basketball, we need to find advantage and we need to find a separation between me and the defender before I shoot the ball.
Oké, a harmadik dolog az, hogy mielőtt a támadójátékos dob, azelőtt neki kell hely, ahhoz, hogy dobjon. Ez mindegy, hogy labda nélküli mozgásból történik, labdával történik, teljesen mindegy. De nagyon fontos, hogy főleg a megmosában elveszünk figyelnek, nagyon fontos, hogy mielőtt el tudja dobni a játékos a labdát, azelőtt neki kellő helyre van szükség.
Here the most important thing is going to be how we can adapt the footwork, because we all know about footwork, but some of the coaches are putting the players in straight jackets. If you can translate this like straight jackets, like the people with mental problems where they go, and we're saying like this footwork is the best footwork, and we use this footwork in any situation, but that's not true.
Oké, a következő az a straight jacket, az a magyarul és lefordítva a kényszer szó, hogy nem, hogy mind játékosok, mind edzők játékosokat nem próbálj meg limitálni csak és közel egyetlen egy lábunkára. Te csak tudod látni labdát, hogy jó vagy baj, vagy együtlen teljesen mindegy. Minél több, ahogy említette, minél összetettebb lábunkára van szükség főleg egy jó játékos.
Alright, so the next one what I think is really important as well is the reads. Because you know, let's say simple situation with off-ball screens, the defender can take a different approach. He can follow us, he can cheat, they can switch, different situations, and we need to be aware of all of them. So we need to be really good in taking decisions and connecting the decisions with the separation and the footwork.
Oké, a három dolog kapcsolódik egymással, a négyes pont az hogyan és miként olvasod a te védőjátékosod mozgását. Ez kapcsolódik ahhoz, hogy te hogyan szerzel magad a területet, kapcsolódik azzal, hogy te hogyan vesz át a labdát és milyen lábmunkát próbálsz meg dobni. Ez a három dolog, ez mind összefügg.
And the toughest thing I think when we talk about shooting is the confidence, the moment with the confidence. Because, for example, with Oliver this year, we started the season and he had really bad percentages. So I saw the potential in him to be a good shooter, and we invest a couple of hours, I don't know, maybe crazy hours, unseen hours, just working on his shot. And then we improved his form and improved the situational game, improved his rhythm, improved his understanding. In the end of the season, before he got injured, he was like a solid shooter. And I think this is something that is really crucial when we talk about shooting. We cannot be a good shooters if we don't have the confidence to shoot the ball. So, and I think this is coming from us as coaches. And this is my message basically in the whole thing. Don't limit the players. Don't limit the players to shoot the ball, because I have a lot of players in my ex-team, here in Hungary. They're not allowed to shoot the ball. They're saying, you're going to run in transition, but don't shoot the ball. And they catch the ball and they don't want to shoot the ball. Now I'm coming and I'm saying, shoot the ball. They have good form, but the ball is going way off. So we need to create confidence. We need need to let them shoot the ball and find a good shooter in the end of the story.
Az utolsó pont pedig a magabiztosság, ami származhat tőlük is, mint edzőből, játékosoknak nincs magabiztossága dobni a labdát. Tehát ez probléma, ezt nem szabad nekünk limitálni a játékosok arra, te csak tranzícióba dolgozol, te csak labdát vezetsz, te csak passzolsz, te csak elzáratadsz. Ha van lehetőséget dobni a labdát, dobja. Azon.
The fundamental skills, this is the base, and it depends in what age group you're working with. But let's say if we're 14, 12, 11 years old, we're going to focus only on this. Only on the form, only on the way we're working with the ball. This is not the topic for today, because I really believe that we can start teaching situational game from 15, 16 years old, because before that, kids need to get used to the form. Like they need to be perfect when they shoot the ball stationary, and then we can start teaching their situational games.
A következőben az alapvető elemekről fog beszélni, de amit ki is hangsúlyozta, hogy a mai előadás lényeg az nem az, hogy hogyan menjünk vissza az alapokhoz, tehát még egyszer nem 8-9 éves gyerekekről fog szólni az előadás, hanem inkább szituációs játékokban történő dobások az, ami az ő témája van. És ezek az alapvető dolgok, amikkel foglalkozunk.
I'm just going to mention these things, and I'm just trying to translate these things in the topic. So the most important is going to be the first 2 points. Rhythm between upper and lower body, because this is going to allow us to shoot the ball faster. Footwork, because that's going to allow us to create separation between us and the defender. And then is coming the handwork, finger release, and balance that you need to teach imperfections.
Legfontosabbnak az első dolog tartja, hogy a felső és az alsó test közötti ritmus kialakuljon, ami hozzá van magával a lábunkra, ami szintén össze van kapcsolódva a területszerzéssel, az olvasással, és utána a karmunka, az egyensúly.
Okay, so the situational game, if we talk about situations, the first situation is going to be a catch and shoot. So if we talk, this is the most popular thing, this is something that it was back in the days, it was like, let's say, 90 to 10%, 9% catch and shoot, 10% pull-ups. Now I can say it's like 60-40.
Oké, milyen szituációkról beszélünk? Az első egy sima egyszerű kapott labdával történő dobás. Régebben inkább labdavetésből történtek dobások, nagyon százalékban azok voltak, most egyre inkább közelnek a százalékok egymáshoz.
But still, as you can see, this is the most popular shot. So the moment we catch the ball when we shoot it. So we have a lot of situations. Some of you are going to say after the clinic, maybe he missed the ball transition or he missed something else. I'm just trying to show things that we can translate in a game, and we can find the best footwork, like a solution for this situation.
Ezek a dobások manapság eléggé gyakoriak a mérkőzéseken, majd fog nektek mutatni videót, ő is, hogy milyen kapcsolatban történő dobások vannak, de igazából lehet, hogy már valaki azt mondja a előadás után, hogy hát ő kihagyta, stb. A lényeg az, amit mondtunk, hogy ha van lehetőség, akkor dobni a labdát, akkor azt dobja.
So the first one is going to be spot-up shots. You know, people are earning thousands of euros being defenders and spot-up shooters. And I think this is the shot that we need to create at first. Like, if we want a good shooter, we need to teach him to make a really good spot-up shots. Spot-up shots for me, what is that? Like, if I'm moving on the 3-point line area, and I'm just relocating myself from corner to 45, top 45 and corner. This is the spot-up shot, and this is something that we need to adjust our position just a little bit to find out the spot-up shot.
Oké, a spot-up shot úgy tekinti, hogy 45 mozgás közép 40-re sarokról, 40-re sarokról, stb. Egy kis mozgás, és azt gondolja, hogy ezt az első ember kezdeni kellene, az valaki jó dobójátos.
Relocation means the opposite situation. When I'm going inside the paint, inside the 3-point area, then I know that I'm a good shooter. I have the confidence, I have the skills, and I want to find a shot. This is the relocation situation, and I'm going to show Steph Curry's story like 30 points every game like this, because everybody knows that he has to shoot the ball, and everybody wants to find a shot. It's connecting a little bit with the spacing, but it's about individual reads as well.
Oké, a második az kapcsolódik a helyezkedéssel. Steph Curryről fognak nektek nagyon sok videót. Ő kifelé a 3 pontos a főlapot, ahol magától a csoportos.
And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the off-ball screen situations when we talk about shooter's place. And this is something that is really important nowadays. The whole season we've been working on this with the pin down, with the starters and so on, just to make them read what the defense is doing and open space. In offense, we always have advantage, we just need to look for it. But if we use the same footwork, it's going to be impossible. So I'm going to show you how we can create space and separation by a good footwork.
Okay, az utolsó pont pedig az üres kezdásból történő dobások, ami leginkább egy dobójátékossal kivált játék.
Okay, so first is going to be when we talk about catch and shoot, read and react, rhythm and footwork.
Oké, olvasd és reagálj, ritmus és látunk, amikor a kapontól történő dobásra beszélünk.
It's going to be the same systematic. We're going to talk about spot up, relocation, and then we're going to have off-ball screens.
Végigmegyünk az összes pontot.
And I'm trying to compare this level, this shot with the shot from some of the players in our team. So first it's going to be this Tedi Bukov. You can see this guy is the best shooter maybe. Now he leads again with Seferi. But anyway, you can see this is a spot-up shot. He's trying to adjust himself a little bit to find that open angle. But now here is the moment. If we talk about quick release, because if he got late for 1 second, usually what the players are doing, they catch the ball, can have a ball, Usually what the players are doing is this. If I catch the ball here, but I catch the ball late, and I already hold the ball in my hands, and then I'm making my footwork, it's too late. And sometimes they block the shot, and so this is really typical for the youth. So this is what we want. We want quick and good timing between upper and lower body.
Oké, nagyon fontos visszacsatolva az előző mondatára, amikor azt mondta, hogy a felső és az alsó test közötti ritmus megtalálása borzasztó fontos. A jelen esetben erről a dobásra beszélünk, ha az játékos egy ütemben később veszi át, vagy rosszul veszi át magát, akkor már nem olyan gyors előkészítés, ez nem lesz gyors elengedés, odaér a védő, zavardobás, ezt esetleg még profis lesz.
So the key here when we're talking spot-up shots, we can talk about footwork. The best footwork for me for spot-up shots is the hop technique, because this is the way we can adjust a little bit ourselves, and I can catch the pass on right, or I can catch the pass on left. But what is important in this moment is to straighten our body before we catch the ball. With the touch, we need to go down. As you can see in the video, and that was the small micro skill that all the good shooters are working. When the ball is going here, I want to catch and not go down with the touch. And this is something you can easy teach, but it's a crucial moment.
Ebben a szituációban a spot-up dobásokban a legjobb látmunkát, amit ő hozott, az együttőnek.
You can see the moment. Look at the moment. His body is up, when he touches the ball, he goes down, and then he's making his quick release.
A ritmus, az alsó és a felső test közötti ritmus az jelen esetben az volt, hogy amikor a labda levegőben van, és még nem kapta a játékos, akkor a lényegében a egyenes törzse, egyenes nyújtott lábakkal áll, de amikor a labdát átveszi, a labdát előttől már nem van, mindig úgy van, és amikor akar dobni, már akkor megy fel együtt a felső testet. Az alsó és a felső test közötti kapcsolatnak meg. Ez a legfontosabb a ritmusról beszélünk.
Second thing is the relocation, and this is something really interesting. I think you're gonna like it because it's not very popular right now in Europe. We start teaching this in our club in CSA. Okay, it was not the level for our team under 16 this year, but this is really big thing. You can see now Seferi, he penetrates, he kicks out the ball, and everybody knows that he's a good shooter, so he's looking for the shot again. And that's the key moment. Like, this is the situation we talk about. It's not about only footwork, it's not only about technique, but if we're looking for the shot, because now you can see these guys looking for the shot, and everybody else are looking for his shot. And then we have the footwork that is going to allow us to shoot the ball and make it.
Ez a szituáció a relocation az annyit nem látnátok, hogy egy betövés, abban van egy kiosztás, de mivel dobójátékosról beszélünk, én minden esetben keresi a dobó lehetőséget, ezért azonnal, hogy kipasszol a labdát, már mégis keresi a következő helyet, hogy tudjon dobni a labdát, és a többiek is keresi a dobást.
For example, if you're working a little bit higher level, because I see here, I see even senior coaches, under 20, under 18, you already know who has potential to be a shooter. And if you have this guy who is able to shoot the ball, you can put this in your game. Like every time when he kick out the ball, let's scream for him. Every time when he kick out the ball, then we make goals and look for the shot. Because that way we can really create a good shooter. We have a national team player in Teska. Chris was working with him 4 years. I was working with him 2 years, and that was my main goal because he teach me when he was 12 and 14 years old the technique. But I really wanted to provoke how he's going to look for the shot.
Oké, példát mondok az ő klubjában, de mielőtt ezt a példát elmondom, gyorsan azzal kezdeném, hogy ha nekünk van ilyen játékosunk, aki képes dobni, tehát aki rendelkezik ilyen tulajdonságokkal, hogy folyamatosan dobni akar, átveszi alatt és dobni akar, akkor próbáljuk a szituációba tenni, hogy állandóan dobó helyzetbe is legyen. Oké, amit elmondott példát, az pedig az volt, hogy vissza az régi klubjában is volt egy ilyen játékos, akit a Hisztó tanított nevet, mint dobó technikára, de ő ha átadták később 16-ba, akkor ő próbált őt mindig inkább provokálni arra, hogy olyan szituációs keveredjén, ahol folyamatosan dobó helyzetbe kerül.
And just to say good words for the guys here, because again I was working with Oliver, we didn't do this with him. Because we've been focusing much more on his technical stuff and the way he's shooting the ball. But now I'm saying he's ready to be this guy who is looking for the shot all the time because that's the way we can create a really good shoot.
Oké, a következő például az Oliver volt, akivel dolgoztunk egy éven keresztül, de inkább sokkal többet foglalkoztunk, mint maga a technikai ellen, de ő abban hisz, hogy ő már képes arra, hogy ilyen szituációban is képes lenni.
Okay, the last one that I told you I'm going to talk about is the off-ball screens, and this is really big part of basketball right now. We have zero actions like baseline exits, pin downs. We have double actions like screen-to-screener situations. I'm not going to focus about this. I'm going to focus more about what the shooter is doing when he wants to shoot the ball.
Üres elszállás a következő szituáció, és hívják fel a dobójátékost, hogy hogyan tudnak dobóhelyzetbe kerülni, amikor egy üres elszállásra beszélünk. A dobójátékos abban egy üres elszállásra próbál meg kifutni, kapni a labdát és dobni.
In this situation we have the defender who is trying to follow and he has the confidence that he is a really good defender. So what we need to do if we have a defender who is trying to play defense, we need always to attack the ball. If I'm a good shooter, first I need to look for the shot. Second, I need to attack the ball. I need to make step to the ball every time when the defender is following me.
Amikor a védjátékos minőségben követ téged, tehát üldözni, próbál csalni, mögötte menni, stb. Próbál követni, akkor neked, dobójátékos, neked ezt észre kell venni, neked olvasni ezt a szituációt, és azonnal ráadni a labdát minden egyes ilyen szituációban.
And now I'm going to show you two different types of footwork. First is hop stop, and the second is going to be 1-2. So we cannot put the player saying like always you have to stop 1-2 because it depends on the angle, depends on the pass, and we need to teach ball. We need 1-2 and we need hop stop.
Oké, ütemű és időtől megállásról fog szólni a következő két mű, ami függ nyilván meg a passzból, függ a szökről és hogy milyen szökben kapod a labdát.
Here you can easily see how the guy is attacking the ball. You can see he's making step to the ball just to close the defender, just to close out the defender. And then he's going for 1-2. He's going for 1-2. But at the moment that he sees the pass is not perfect, I'm trying to get in my rhythm because this is the most important thing. I need to shoot the ball quick. And that's the moment, if I cannot go under the ball this way, it's not necessary to shoot the ball every time 1-2. I'm going to make my hop stop and I'm going to produce my return zone.
Oké, ezt a dobójátékosnak észlelnie kell, hogy milyen a passz minősége, milyen a passz szöge, milyen messze van a védjátékos tőlem, de hogyha valamilyen lábunkából nem tud dobni a játékos, nem kötelezően tud dobni, azt észlelnie és azonnal tud változtatni a lábunkáját. Ha esetleg egy ütem nem tud dobni, akkor azonnal két ütem, hogy fordítva is.
Here you can see the 1-2 stop. So it's the opposite situation. Now you can see he's a little bit lower, so it's a perfect situation for him to stop 1-2.
Az első szituáció volt az önítő megállás, most hogy látják, hogy teljesen más szögbe kap a labdát. Nagyon simán nem tudta dobni a labdát, úgyhogy megállt az első külsővel, a két ütemet.
And now you can see we're teaching the same, and that's what I'm always trying to say. I'm giving you just to analyze NBA and EuroLeague game with our local gym. This is our gym in Debrecen, and we are playing with, this is Rativer, we play with Rativer, and we are doing the same. Same footwork, same situations. The only difference between professional level and youth level is the percentage of the right decisions, the percentage of the right footwork. Because in the highest level, if you go Daniel Lillard, Luka Doncic, they're perfect in 95% of the situations. And this is something we need to teach. We need to teach how the players, how to make the players taking good decisions in more situations.
Oké, minden szituációban lehet a legjobb döntést kell hozni játékosoknak. Most próbált összehajtani a magas szinten lévő játékosokkal, a mi 15-os játékosainkat. Ugyanaz a lábunk, ugyanaz az olvasás, ugyanaz, csak nyilván a hiba százalék az itt az utánpótlásban nyilván a magasabb szinten.
Alright, and talking about footwork, I'm going to show you how we are doing this in practice, but if we talk about footwork in situations, if you do this right now, the next situation, 1-2 stop front pivot or hop stop front pivot is not going to be a shot. So we cannot teach only moving in this direction. We should teach how to attack the ball, but read the defense and change the footwork.
Oké, nagyon fontos, hogy ne tegyünk játékosokat csak egy irányba. Nagyon fontos, hogyha például egy védjátékos nem követi a támadójátékos esetben ez a szituáció, akkor nem fog tudni átvenni a labdát abban a szituációban, és át tudod venni a labdát ott, ahol szeretnéd, de mivel a védjátékos csal, jön fölött az elzásnak fölött, vagy oda fog tudni érni a passzal, elviszi, nem fog tudni dobni a játékos a labdát. Viszont ennek a játékosnak, aki próbál dolgozatba kerülni, nagyon fontos, hogy olvassa azt a szituációt, ami esetleg, és képes arra, hogy adott mozgásból visszalépni egyet vagy kettőt, és abból tudja átvenni a labdát. Láthatják, hogy most a labdától játékos ugyanezt csinálja. Visszalép egy picit, mert látja, hogy ez a védjátékos, a négyes szám játékos próbál csalni a védet.
So we've been working a lot on this season, not only the footwork is the base, but we've been working a lot how to change the footwork depends on the situation. And this is something that we can do from 15 years old, as I said, to women and men's level, because this is the most important thing when we talk about men's level. If I can go and read and open a shot for a good shooter, then I can knock down the shot. But if I'm just using the same reads every time, I'm not going to be successful.
Oké, amit mondta, hogy mivel vezetett játékosokat kell nevelni, nagyon fontos, hogy minden ilyen szituációt tudjon olvasni. A lehető legjobb döntést kell neki hozni a játékot. Ha ez azzal jár, hogy a lábunkát megváltoztatja, akkor meg kell változtatni a lábunkát az előző szituáció például.
Okay, and basically this is about catch and shoot, and this is something I'm not sure we'll like progression later. Now if we talk about the other topic, and the other way to score is our pull-ups, what is taking more and more bigger part of basketball nowadays, because in last couple of years the theory was saying the pull-up shot is a low percentage shot, but it's not true anymore. So we need to teach it.
A következő szituáció labdavetésből történő tempódolás, amit azt mondták régen, nem volt kutatás, nem tudom, hogy ez nem túl jó százalékkal, nem olyan szituáció, hogy jó százalékkal tud dobni a játékos, de ez nem igaz. Ezt nekünk tanítani is kell ezt.
So we're going to talk about pick and roll, isolations, and close-out situations. Basically, most of the things that Christo was talking about in defense. How we can manipulate the defender, create space, and knock down the shot.
Pick and roll, a percás ellen szituáció, egy-egy szituáció és close-out szituációban lesz videó is.
It's all about footwork, separation, and balance. If we can find a shot, our shot, in each situation.
És a részletek a lábmunkát, hogyan a helyzetteremtés, maga a helyzettől kreálás és a lényeg egyensúlyban van.
Now we can see Christo, he's one of the best guys who is able to create separation in pick and roll situations. So that's the reason I gave this example. You can see these little side steps. You can see how he's trying to attack always. Now same situation with the pick and roll. Boom. And now we have our little skip step because the defender is staying away. I cannot go, and now this is a little connection between this topic and the next topic about footwork and about ball handling.
Van egy kis kapcsolat a következő topikjára kapcsolatban, illetve ezzel a topikkal kapcsolatban, amit például ez a skip step és egy olyan lábmunka, amit a labdavezető arra használ, hogy próbálja a védőt kimozdítani, és előtte programmal kellett szerezni. Ez a szituáció most pont az ő előadása is jó, meg erre az előadása is jó.
If I talk about shooting, if I talk about ball handling, the biggest thing is the footwork. Now this is the same. I know when I was there, my coach was teaching me all the time, you need to stop 1, 2. So he always was teaching me to make this stop. And that was the only thing that I was doing. But you can see nowadays players in the highest level, they're making hop stop. They're making skip steps, same hand, same foot. They're making side steps because the defenders are much better. They have much better approach. And our idea is to find a way to separate myself from the defender.
Oké, amikor ő játékosok, akkor csak egyféle lábmunkára tudták őt megtanítani, nem azért, mert gyenge képviselő volt, hanem azért, mert csak ezt egy lábmunkát tudták neki megtanítani, mert ezt is nem provoszézett, de a mai vasárnap láthatjátok, hogy rengetegféle lábmunkával kell már dolgozni, mivel a játék gyorsul, jobb védők vannak, agresszívabbak, magasabbak, gyorsabbak, és neked, mint támadó, alkalmazni kell a szituációt. És ez kapcsolódik a lábmunka, hogy hogyan szerez magadnak előtt labdával, jobban érni.
So nowadays you can see 1, 2 stop, hop stop, same hand, same foot stop. What you see in the last situation when I make my hesitation, and now I'm not stopping cross foot, but I'm making same hand, same foot stop and shooting. And the last thing one is a pretty high level, and I'm saying maybe under 18, under 20 you can start teaching this, but it's the cross step. When I'm going in this direction, but I see the big guy of the defender standing in front of me, and I want to create separation, so I'm making my cross step, and then I can say, like my swing step, let's say swing step because it's a little bit more understandable what I'm talking about.
Oké, tehát az alapvető lábmunkákat elmondtad, de ahogy említettél is már a kosárban olyan magas szinten van jelenleg, a védőknél a támadósok kell reagálni, különböző lábmunkák jöttek létre idézőre, például ez a swing step, a swing az ugye hibát jelent, tehát ez most eléggé fura lenne. Tehát de maradjunk a keresztetés, látunk a keresztelés, a mesterőt, és azzal tudsz magadnak kell helyzetet teremteni, hogy dobják.
Okay, so basically when we talk about pick and roll is the most powerful situation that we can use a lot of type of footwork. Then we have the next situation when we talk about isolations, when we play one-on-one. And then we need what is the most important thing to read the distance between me and the defender. If the defender is standing away from me, I need to show my move, and then I can shoot the ball if he's not reacting on the situation. Like you can see in this video, this again, Tedi Bukov in the next situation.
Következő az egyik izoláció.
You can see now it's rejecting the screen. He's making his hesitation move between the legs, and the defender is not reacting. Then I'm just going to add my step, and I'm going to take the shot.
Oké, ez is megint kapcsolódik majd a következő előadásával, amikor a védőjátékos különböző labdavezetési technikára lábmunkkal összekötve nem reagál, akkor dobni kell. Ha reagál, azt majd később.
Here is the next example of what I said. We need to be able to move in at least in 8 directions. It's not only about front, behind, right and left. We talk about this direction, and these diagrams. So we need to be able to make separation not only here, we need to be able to make separation in diagrams. So we need to move our body in 8 vectors. As you can see here, we talk about diagonal side step from the defender.
Oké, most erről a 8 irányról beszélt, amit Krisztus említett az előző előadásán, hogy nekünk, mint támadójátékosoknak képesek kellünk 8 különböző irányba dolgozni labdával.
And the last situation that is important, I'm going to talk about this in the ball handling, when we have a really aggressive ball handling of a defender, what Krisztus showed us, when we have like armbar on our hip, and we need to create separation in this. Then we need to have really strong stop and take a shot like this, like you can see in this situation. We're going to talk about this more, but it's all about what I'm trying to show you. It's all about separation. It's all about how to teach and find a way to separate my body from the defender.
Oké, ez is szintén része lesz majd a következő előadásnak, de mindig kapcsolódik a hogyan szeretném a területet, hogy dobják. Ez mind ritmusváltásokkal, különböző lábmunkákkal összekötve tudsz dolgozatba kerülni.
And the last thing I'm going to show you is the close-up situation. When I catch the ball and I know that I'm going to shoot it. So So if I know that I'm a good shooter, and we talk about reading the opponent, and the defender knows that I'm a good shooter, probably he's going to come close to me. And if I show my shot, if I make my shot fake, the defender probably is going to react, because we're not talking about random defense. We know that he's trying to contest the shot, because he knows that I'm a good shooter.
Oké, dobzat szituációban, amiről beszéltünk, van egy olyan játékos, aki dobó, van egy olyan játékos, aki nem dobó, de ha a végjátékos tudja, hogy a labdás játékos nem dobó, nem fog reagálni, nem fog oda menni közre hozzá. Viszont ha az a dobó játékos mutatja, hogy dobni akar, valószínűleg az a védő reagálni fog, és arra megvan nyilván támadó fog majd reagálni.
And I think I was impressed when I saw that, and I'm not glad to see. This is Kawhi Leonard, the MVP of the league 2 times, and this is Oliver. Just watch.
Ezt a szituációban összehasonlítani egy NBA
Watch the footwork, watch the move, and watch the footwork, and you're going to see it. It's not impossible to play like an NBA player. Okay, it's a different situation. Now this Oliver in the corner, slow motion, same. Fade, direct step, 1-2 stop, and no down shot. So it's working.
A két lábúban, a két szituációban azon csak nyilván ez egy sorban, a másik egy egyet, a másik szektorban, de ugyanaz a szituáció.
What I'm trying to say is, we need to build fundamentals. We need to teach the players how to shoot the ball, how to move their feet. But if we want to make them really good players in the highest level, we need to teach them how to read the situations and how to react depends on the defenders.
Nekünk edzőnek meg kell mutatni azt a játékosoknak, hogyan olvas a szituációt, hogyan reagál egy bizonyos szituációra, hogyan cselekedj egy védő reakciót. Nekünk edzőnek ez felelősség, ez kötelesség, nekünk megtanítani.
Okay, so in the next 20 minutes I'm going to show you something on court, how we can make progression from 1-0 slow speed to high speed 1-on-1 shots. Here is something that you can read, and then you can see this on the court. Can I have the lights just for? All right. I need Oliver and Bogdan. Bogdan, this is your name, right? I know. Okay. So what is going to be the first thing we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about spot-up shots. Usually we're not starting the shooting practice with these shots that I'm going to show you. We start with form shooting close to the basket, a little ball handling, and then we can start with the game shots. But now I'm going to show you only the game shots that we want to start working on.
Normál dobvetéseken nem kezdünk magasról dobni, de most csak a szituációban itt lesz.
You're going to need the basket. Okay. Rebound and passing the ball. So it's shooting in couples. I'm not going to show you some fancy drill. I'm not this coach. I'm not going to show you any drills, but I'm going to show you how to move your feet. So what is important right now, if we talk about spot-up shots, I want, because we work a lot, I'm not going to tell you anything, but I want you to watch how he's catching the ball, the timing between his upper and his lower body, and the moment that he had catch the ball. I want to see this. You're going to shoot the ball from here, hop, and you're going to shoot the ball from here, hop. Okay? Just 2 spots, next spots, but I want you to watch the rhythm and the quick release. Okay?
Arra képzelhet, hogy magára vonalség, arra, hogy beszélt a labdát, milyen időzítése beszélt az alsó és a felsőtes ritmusának.
So rebound, rebound. Yeah, that's it. You can see now, the go mid-range, because it's going to be better. So keep shooting, just make 5 shots. Just make 5 shots. Keep going. Pass, and see the moment that he's catching the ball. And now we talk about quick release. The moment he's going down with the ball, and then he's creating his rhythm. And this is the most important thing if we talk of spot-up shots. Keep going, shoot it. I just want them to see the moment that you catch the ball and the moment you leave the ball and yeah, now, that's it. Okay, stop. So this is the most important thing when we talk about spot-up shots. And now I can relocate myself and I can be here. And if I see, for example, something happen on the court, I can move a little bit, and I can make my rhythm and shoot the ball as fast as possible. Because this is a quick release and fast execution.
Oké, gyors végrehajtás, gyors elengedés szükséges, hogy láthattátok, hogy ez már egész jó ritmusa van. Még mielőtt átveszi a labdát, ő már nyúl a labda felé, még mielőtt miután átvett a labdát, ő már lent van egészen mélyen, és abból fog tudni felemelni a meccsből.
Okay, I showed you the whole technique. I want to 1, 2. Okay?
Együttemi labdát.
1, 2 on this level and 1, 2 on the other. Okay? So,
Két ütem. Első külső.
and now you can see good rhythm, good footwork. He's picturing, okay, he's not warm up, that's the reason I'm saying this is game shots. And we don't start the practice with game shots. But what is important in this situation is the moment that he catches the ball. And now this is the moment we can start improving our off-ball swing shot, our relocation shot, and our spot-up shot. Okay, keep going.
Csak a lábunk, a vágyat, a ritmus ugyanaz.
Stop. Now what is important here? You're going to see this is simple. You're going to say this is simple. It's simple. But think about how many players really can stop ball, really can stop 1, 2, right, left. That's the problem. And we need to teach this. We need to teach right, left stop, left, right stop, hop stop in both directions because we need this in different situations. Okay?
Oké, tehát a két különböző látokat mutatott meg nektek, de maga a ritmus az ugyanaz. Tehát semmi nem változik. Maga a pillanat, amikor a labdát átveszi, akkor ő 70 a súlypontja, és maga a pillanat, amikor gyorsan akarja a véget a dolást, amikor gyorsan kell elérni, akkor emelni fölvett az olyan játékos.
Okay, when we talk about spot-up shots, we talk about rhythm, we talk about timing between upper and lower body. Now I'm going to show you how we can teach situations like the relocation that you saw. So it's going to be simple. Here, of course, you can work on the footwork in the beginning, you can make your split step, you can make your shot fake or whatever. Now what I want to see is this. Auto pass, split step, okay? You're going to penetrate and pass him, okay? Penetrate, now I'm going to find my teammate and I'm going to stop, okay? And now in this situation is we are teaching the players how to look for the shot. Now I'm going to see what the defender is doing. He can play top-block defense, basically like this. So I'm going to attack the corner. He can stop the corner, and then I'm going to attack the top. Come here. Come here. Quick, 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 quick. So, now, when you kick out the ball, I want you to take the decision, go in the corner or go on the top. And now here we can talk about footwork. You need to make also. Okay? Go and do it. Good, good, good. Okay, that's going now. Because we cannot have shoulder. You didn't warm up, huh? So I didn't warm up too. I'm here. Go! Then make my shot. Then I'm going to come back. Go. I'm over here. Split. Feet out. Stop. Go. Then I'm going to knock out my shot. Okay? So this is one thing that we can do. Go and do it. Like the way I showed it. With a full speed. Out pass, split, penetrate, pick up, relocate, box up, that's it. Okay. That was a little bit better. But when we talk about speed of the shot, I want to work on this now. Now we're going to change this and we're going to see it faster. I don't want you guys to catch the ball here and make a hop. I want you to make a hop and only to catch the ball. Okay? Go and do it again. Quick, quick. Okay, make it faster. Alright, zoom. Penetrate. Kick out. Stop for a second. Okay? Now. That's a little bit. That's a little bit slow. Do it again. You need to do it perfect. So, do it again. I want to see go on the top. Now go on the top and I want to see good time. Okay? So, show me good time. That's the situation on the top. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay? So you can see right now, it's one thing when we are talking about footwork here, what I showed you with Oliver, about spot-up shots, and it's totally different thing if we are coming from the box. And that's the reason I'm saying you need to teach different type of footwork. Because now it's impossible, that ball is there, that's all. If I want to go from here, it's impossible to make 1-2 stop here, right? If I make go like this shot, it's going to be a little bit tough. So I need another footwork. I need this to go. And then I have to take a shot. So this is the first thing.
Ahhoz, hogy az a gyors elengedés a dobásnak, a gyors elengedéssel létrejön, ahhoz nekünk edzőknek különböző lábunkákat kell adnak. Láttátok, az első szituáció, amikor a belső külső próbál, tehát nagyon hosszú, sok idő. másodlábunkát a játékosnak, a tudásárába, valószínűleg gyorsan, akkor valószínűleg lesz nagyobb lesz a lehetőség, hogy gyorsan elengedjen a labdát.
Okay. Let's do the same two reps. Once in the corner, once in the top from the left side. Okay? Back to the left side. Go. Real okay. No, not much better. Now this is much better. It's a much better rhythm, and this is something that we can work and we need to emphasize on this if we want to have a good shooter. Do it again. Go. Splitting go. Splitting go. Push. Kick out. Go on top. Bang. Nice. That's it. And now you can see even for 1 minute he's getting better. I don't know if you really see the details and how faster he's getting, but this is the key and this is something that you saw on the video. Okay? So first we had spot shots, second we had relocation, and now the third one what we're going to do is our off-ball screen shots. Okay? So what we're going to do now is this. This is our screener. That's how we're going to use these two chairs. And this is going to be our screen. It's a simple pin down. Go on top, on the wing, sorry. Go here in the corner.
Oké, a kulcsadódásnak a ritmus, a felső és az alsódás közötti ritmus megtalálása.
Okay. Usually I suggest don't use for a shooting practice more than 2 or 3 guys. Because we need details, we need intensity, and we need thickness. So here, what you need to do. We have 2 options, as I said. First option is, I'm going to my defender, I jab to him, and then I'm attacking and I'm trying to attack the ball. So I'm going to be super aggressive here, and I want to see your 1-2 stop. 1-2 stop, perfect timing, and take a shot. Okay? This is the first thing. So, quick. Good, that's not bad. Do it again. So quick. Can you rebound? Little that shot too. Go, quick. Be ready, and now pull the ball. Okay, and now, what I'm saying about confidence, I really want to shoot the ball. I'm a shooter, okay? I'm a shooter. We play for you, okay? You're a shooter, right? You're a good shooter. You're a good shooter. No, look at this. This is the problem. You're a good shooter or not? What you are? You're a good shooter, okay? So if you're a good shooter, then you can take a shot. But now, I want to see this. You're coming here, and I know that I want to shoot the ball. So I'm going to be like, go. And I'm going to shoot. Okay? So this is what, do it this way. I want to see your energy. Do it.
Dobójátékosnak minden esetre az a válasz, hogy én dobni akarok, és az meg is mutatja a pályát. Energiával, tűz a szemébe, stb. Kommunikációval, kezeit nyújtja maga felé, ő mindenképpen dobja.
Because we need to teach technical stuff, decision making, but we need to teach confidence too. So this is the first thing. Now the second is going to be not 1-2 stop, it's going to be a hop stop. And you can make a lot of reps. I'm just showing you now how it's like both sides, of course. Now I want to see this both hop stop and shooting. Okay? You go for 1-2, I go for 1-2, but I'm going to make my hop stop and shooting. Depends on the situation. We talk about situation. So good. Nice. Good. You're doing good. That's it. One more. Just to convince them that you're a good shooter. Good. Good. Nice. Good. All right. So now we have this situation. Let's say we're talking about this situation. Now we're going to do it with me. Okay? You're not going to block your shots. But go and do it with me. Hop stop. Let's go. Hop stop. So we talk about this situation. Let's say what the defender can do else. What the defender
Milyen lehetőség van védőnek, ahogy védekezzen a támadónak. Tehát az egyik, amikor követ. Milyen másik lehetőség van?
The defender can go under, right? So, go there. And now, if the defender goes under, and I'm going to show what is the difference when we talk about situations. The defender is going under, come to me, and go and receive the ball. Same thing. So now this is competition. It's thrown off. It's competition.
Ez a dobás egy szabad dobás, egy ott van és végig ott van a dobó előtt. Ez nem egy jó dobás kiválasztás.
We don't want to see this.
És
So
ez
what
nem
you
soha
want to see? Go there and play this.
milyen szalagba kerül, milyen dobásnál.
We want to see separation, what you saw on the video. We want to see separation. How you cheat when you go under, okay? Like, Now this is contested shot or it's open shot.
Ez nem egy zavardobás, hanem sima egyszerű egyedülásos dobás.
It's open shot, right? So we need this shot. And what is important here? I'm going to attack the ball again. Let's do it slowly. Cheat. I'm going to attack the ball. Now stop. In this position, I have two footwork that I can use. I can make my 1-2 stop and take a shot, or I can make my hop stop. I'm attacking the ball. I'm going to make my hop stop and I'm going to shoot the ball. So basically, I have 1-2 in this direction, I have hop in this direction, or I have 1-2 outside foot and hop outside foot. And we need all of them. We need all of them. Okay? So this is important. Now, how are we going to teach, let's say, game shots? This is game situations, but now we want to have a game shot. Okay, come here. And it's simple thing that we teach. Just get the ball. Get the ball. Come here. In front of me, don't let me see the center. So you don't be center. Okay, so now we have those two guys. What is the idea? We need the defender to provoke the defender to contest the shot, but he has to shoot the ball. So you're going to throw the ball left, but not like in the locker room. Okay? Just throw it a little bit here. And you're going to touch the opposite lane line. This is a lane line, okay? Here. Boom. And then you're going to contest the shot. It's going to be like this. You do. I'm going to shoot it. You got to shoot it. And now you can tell this guy what type of shot he needs to take. Hop stop, okay? Hop stop. Let's go. Okay? Good. Let's do it a couple more times.
Olyan szituációk szinte nem akarunk érdői során, azt nekünk adni előre. Ez az alapszabadásra történik.
Good. All right. Let's go. Keep going. Hop stop. Let's go. Go. Quick. I won't see more reps. Hop stop. Good. Okay. 1-2 stop. Right? 1-2 stop. Good. Okay. Do it on the opposite side. 1-2 stop. Good. That's it. That's good. Okay. Now we can do a pull-up series with this. Like if we talk about the next topic, but we can do a pull-up series with this. Next thing we can do is this. I want to see you over there with the ball. Okay. And now we're gonna have the same thing what we did before that, but now we defend it. Okay? So you're gonna do this. This is swing, okay? I'm gonna be your defender. And now you don't know what I'm gonna do. Before that we have situation under control. Now we have situation that he doesn't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna follow, maybe I'm gonna cheat. And you need to react and use the footwork. I want you to take an open shot. Okay? Ready? Alright, so play. Good. Nice.
A bőség a kettőt az előző körben megmondták a támadónak, hogy a védő hol fog menni. Most a támadónak reagálnak el a védő mozgásra. Tehát ő a védő nem tudja előre, merre fog menni a védő.
Okay, let's go. Alright, but anyway, do it again. And now we slow. Let's do it quick. Like, because you hesitate when you catch the ball. I want to see perfect footwork. This is the reason I'm saying. We talk about situation in reading here, but at the same time we talk about perfect footwork. And now I want to see your perfect footwork. You cannot let me block this shot, okay?
Nem csak magát a szituációt, de tökéletesen lassan magát a végre is kell valósítani.
Good, that's it.
Tökéletes lábunknak kell ahhoz, hogy magát az akciót jól fejezzük.
So basically, we can teach situations and we can start a progression. Teach situations connected with footwork. Okay? So that's about the catch and shoot. Let's talk a little bit about pull-up shots. It's easy to say, it's easy to say different situations in pull-ups. So what we're gonna have? We're gonna have hesitation shot, and then we're gonna have a quick shot. Okay? So first of all, what I want to see is this. You're gonna make skip, same hand, same full shot what you saw. Because the defender is skip. Okay, I'm here. So skip, oh, go there. The defender has two options. Don't dribble, just want to tell you. The defender has two options. First option is to stay here, because he knows that he's slower. And second option is to stay here, right? Those are two options. So do the same. Do the same. Do the same. Do the same. Now it's stupid, right? It's stupid. It's
A
not.
kétszeres szituációt hoz föl, most amikor a védő 2-3 méter távol van a labdástól, vagy amikor közel hozzá. Az első szituációban távol van, a védőnek nem feltétlenül szükséges 100%-os intenzitással haladnia, mert különben a védő csak áll egy helyre és az valószínű távol lesz. Viszont ugyanezt a szituációt felhozta, amikor a védő közel van, abban a szituációban kételen lassan dolgozni a távoljátékos, mert a védő tolja kifele, elveszi a labdát, stb.
Okay, now I want you to do the same thing, but between the legs and make your shot. Okay, do the same on the left side. Quick. Let's do it quick, like shooting practice. Let's go. Go on right. Skip step. Slow defender, no down. Do it again on the left. Do it again on the left. Skip step, open move and shoot. Okay. Now, this is the first situation. We talk about defender, please pass. Now I want to see this guy.
Ebben a szituációban a védőjátékos passzív.
We're going to talk about the other defender. The defender who is staying here. Okay? So what is the first thing? Tell me. You have to tell me. What is the first thing you're going to do if I'm staying here? What is the first thing that you
Kérdés az, hogy mi az első dolog, amit egy távoljátékos labdát tud csinálni, amikor a védőjátékos ott van a nyakán.
What do you want?
Mit tud csinálni?
Try to score, right? So first thing that you need to do if you want to be a good shooter off the dribble and you want to be a scorer, like what Luka Doncic basically is doing because he's really slow, but he's smart. So he wants to go and score, okay? But now you're not going to score. You're going to stop the practice and you're going to shoot. I'm going to be able to defend. I'm going to be able to go and score. Go and score. Okay? Now, this is a problem because he's stopping 1-2 in my body. Basically, he's out of bounds. Let me show you this. Let's send it. Now this is different, right? So I have my separation. And what we teach here, this is the topic of the next clinic. Come here.
A helyzetben nem is a szó, tehát amikor közel van egy védőjátékos, akkor neked gyorsnak kell lenni, viszont mivel közel van, neked egy dobójátékosról beszélünk, egy dobójátékos vagy, neked kell többet ahhoz, hogy te dobjál.
But what we want is to shoot the ball now in advance. So we want to create a good space. And we need to teach them how to stop. So I'm going to go fast, boom, and then I'm going to knock down. Okay? So this is something you can work. Now go and do it. Do it right, do it on left. Okay? Go. Good. Shoot. Do it on left. Do it on left. Quick. Go. Do it on left. Go. Go. Nice. Okay. That's it. Ball. Now, what we have to translate this skill in the game. You're going to get the ball. You're going to make your move. And if I don't say anything, leg. If I say shot, you're going to stop and shoot. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Look. You're going to be the guy. Okay? You're going to tell me shot or not. Okay? So I'm going to make my move. And make a shot. Okay? Go. Go. Work. And finish. Okay? So basically, this is translating skills. It's not like a real game environment, but he doesn't know what should be, and he needs to react to the situation. And this is something that you can teach the players just to become better shooters. Okay?
A reakcióra labdaelés közben az edző azt az interakciót, hogy a dobás, akkor dobja, nem mond semmi, az edző akar az befejezés, kezdeni viccet.
Good. And now we can see he's using different footworks. 1, 2, hop, stop, do it again. I want to see side step now. Okay? Can you make side step? And now we can talk about separation. Okay? Let's go. When I say shot. Shot! Good. Alright. So this is the next type of progression when we talk about my voice. And now the last thing that you can do about the pull-ups in this situation is going to be this. I'm going to come here, okay? And I'm going to be the defender. And you're going to take a decision by myself, okay? So play. Hey, pull up. Good. Okay. So play. Okay, but that's the problem. What we said. If you have space between me, show me a move. Okay? And now you can see we're teaching. Basically, we're teaching all the time reacting on me. Because I was there, and now he was better. Now we need to make it better when I'm away from you. Good. So,
Orti is passzív végjáték ellen.
And now you can see different situation. Go. Play. Nice. Now he's trying to create separation between me and the defender. Thank you, guys. So, I understand maybe at some point it's looking really logical, maybe it's looking a little bit stupid, but I'm going to tell you, NBA players are doing this every summer. Because this is situational game. We need to read situations, we need to adjust our footwork, depends on the situation again, and we need to have the confidence that we are good shooters. So what is going to be my message, because I have 1 minute, what is going to be my message? Don't limit players to shoot the ball even if they're not effective. Tell them that they're good shooters. Teach them to be good shooters, because nowadays if you don't play basketball with a shot, you cannot be professional players. And you can see there is no more ball players who are not able to shoot the ball. There is no chance for any player to play basketball without shot.
Az ő üzenet az lenne, hogy ne próbáljuk meg a játékosokat limitálni, még akkor is, hogy nem hatékony a dobásra. Engedjük őket, mert a mai játékban, mai kosárban nincs olyan poszton, nem tudnánk a játékosok dobni, hanem jó százalékban, jó hatékonyság.
Teach them always to be able to score first and face the basket. Start with the fundamentals. Even if you have a player who is not able to shoot the ball with the right technique, improve the technique first and then improve the situation. And the last one, provoke contested shots and one-on-one contested throws, what we did in the last one.
Az utolsó pont az ez a két gyakorlat volt, de mindenek előtt próbáljuk őket megtanítani a helyes technikára, és utána pedig próbáljuk őket rávenni, hogy az első labdátételen mindig a dobás, mindig a kosárszerzés az első, de legalábbis mindig gyűrűre kell nézni, mert vagy a kosárban, aki nem tud dobni, az nem lesz a kosár, nem fog tudni a kosárlabdát megnyerni.
Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, the next you can ask me. The next topic is going to be continuation of this one. I'm going to keep it simple, and I hope it's going to be interesting for you. So thank you for your attention, and see you a little bit later.
Köszönöm figyelmet, ha van bármilyen kérdés,